welcome, man. What you know about my family?
Now first we need to see what you're made of.
What it look like I'm made of? Pudding?
No, anger and hate, and that's what I like about you. Hey, there's a truck in the garage. I say we take it for a spin.
Here's the deal. This is all about speed and commitment. You got GPS in the cab. Get to each set of the map coordinates as quick as you can. Make it to all the coordinates, then get the truck back here, lose the truck, and you fail.
First, what's the GPS? Second, fail what? And third, who the fuck are you?
Sorry. Need to know basis only. Oh, one more thing. This baby's got four-wheel steering instead of a handbrake. Good luck.
So were all those things that CJ asked on a need-to-know basis, or was it just the last one? But yeah. Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of GTA San Andreas. In the last episode, or last few episodes, we went around 100 or going around doing the things that we either missed or we had left to do in in the areas. But in this episode, we're finally getting back on track with the storyline, and in like what? I don't know. It's been a few episodes, but we were told to come here to check out a house in Toreno Robada, I think. I don't remember. It's been so long, but yeah. And we're finally gonna figure out who called us way back. Way back when, I don't remember, but yeah. The need-to-know basis guy, as I guess he should be known as, said that this is all about speed and commitment. It's not. It's all about taking it safe and not fucking up, because driving a monster truck is a little bit harder and it doesn't work quite as well as before. I guess handling wise, it's like the all-terrain vehicle, yeah, ATV, but a little bit worse. But as the need-to-know basis guy said, this is a four-wheel braking system car thing. But funny thing is, you don't actually need to use it well, you don't actually have to use the M4 braking wheel system, because for some reason it works both ways. And if you wanted to know what activates the full wheel braking system, it's whatever the brake button is normally for you. But yeah, you don't have to, but it kind of feels weird not to press the brake button. But you only really need to use the brake button if you're trying to stop going off a pit or turn a really sharp corner. But yeah, and the monster trucks are a little bit bizarre, but yeah. This mission can give you troubles only because it's not a flat area, and the monster truck's big wheels can be a problem for you. And as you'll see later, then yeah, it can be a problem, and this mission isn't really the most interesting. But yeah, although I guess in practice I did fall off this cliff, and my time wasn't the best, and for whatever reason, this is like one of the missions where I either get it once or I either fail it 2 times. I don't know. It's like never more than 2 turns, although I guess if I don't play it safe on the first turn, then I will play it safe on the next, and well, yeah. This is really the only instance of you having a monster truck, apart from if you decided to drive the monster truck you get after completing a track, or getting the one that is spawns in the wild around that turn in whatever the place was. But yeah, this is the only time that you're required to drive a monster truck, although monster trucks are the home or the source of a really interesting glitch. And I'll get into that when I do the glitch episode. But yeah, this fence, watch the fuck out for it. Some speedrunners call it the YOLO fence, but yeah, because the vehicle is so big, then it tends not to go well, and yeah, on the final turn too, or the final checkpoint, yeah, so I'll meet you guys back there. And it's kind of surprising Sergio does not know what a GPS is. Although I guess it's it's because he's a ghetto boy, I guess. But yeah,
Pretty good for a ghetto boy. Boss would be in touch.
yeah, your response, or the response you get out of the need to know basis guy, changes on what rank you get, and the money you get also increases depending on the rank you get, and yeah.
Who the fuck is this?
Son, get back to the ranch, and I'll explain everything. And I mean everything.
Can't you just tell me now? I guess not.
Apparently, this person doesn't expect us to stay here, even though the mission checkpoint, or the mission markers are always going to be here. And doing a little slide glitch. I'll explain that soon.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, what the fuck, man? Hey, Toreno, I told you my bad, man. What the hell can I say? I screwed you over.
Calm down, kid.
Just go ahead and kill me then.
Calm down.
Man, you ain't nothing but a fucking yayo dealer anyway, Toreno.
Shut up and sit down. Well, you think I'm a drug dealer? And you think you're a crusader for good? Do you have any idea what's going on? Any idea whatsoever? Do you? Do you?
Nah, I pay as little attention to things as
Do
possible.
not be a fucking smartass with me. I work for a government agency. It is not important which one. I will try not to confuse you. Yes, when we last met, I was involved in battling threats in Latin America by any means necessary. That does not make me a drug dealer. Now, the money that we raised, the friends that we won over, have helped us immeasurably in our overseas interests.
Government agency.
Kids like you expect heroes. We're fighting a war out there. I'll be a hero and I'll lose. And what do we have? Communism in Ohio. People sharing. Nobody buying stuff. That kind of bullshit. So relax and listen.
All right, I'm listening.
I know what kind of guy you are. I need a guy like you to do things I can't get caught doing.
Like what?
I need you to commandeer a truck. A rival agency with a confused social agenda. They got things that we need. Now this is a two-man job. You'll need a friend. Use your sister's boyfriend, but don't tell him a thing. Remember, I'll be watching.
I got here as fast as I could, CJ.
Yeah, you sure did. How you know I needed help?
Man, you losing it, Holmes. You phoned me a half hour ago.
I did? I mean, oh yeah, I did. Sorry, man, I got a whole lot on my mind.
Yeah, this is the mission chains where you get to see Mike Toreno's good side,
Headed to San
or
Fierro.
hilarious side. But yeah, this mission is can kind of be a little bit of a problem, but it just takes experience,
Get on
man.
the freeway here, Holmes.
And yeah, even though you'd think that you might want to take the railway to, or to take a quicker way to San Fierro, you need to go this way, and this is one of the things I like doing. Trying to get as far as I possibly can on this part, and I don't make it that far.
Oh shit, you didn't mention that on the phone.
It'll be a walk in the park.
Tell Kendall I love her.
And yeah, those support triangle thingies, they aren't solid on one of the sides, so you can easily back into
There's a
that.
rig up ahead.
And I actually only noticed that a while ago. But yeah, here marks the tricky part of this mission.
Keep level, CJ, keep level.
Well, you try and keep level with the truck.
Slow down, CJ.
Any truck or any traffic that the truck gets in front of
Keep level, CJ,
keeps
keep
or
level.
gets in the way of,
Calm down, CJ, you're going too
it will
fast.
just knock it over into your
A
lane,
little closer, Holmes.
making this part insanely impossible, or insanely hard.
Speed up, CJ. Speed up, CJ.
And you will get to hear Caesar's quotes.
Closer, CJ, closer. Match the truck speed.
Oh, man.
Match the truck speed.
And if you go a little bit too far away, he'll tell you that he isn't a Mexican jumping bean. But yeah, you can get really lucky and have the truck go into the off-road parts. But yeah, surprisingly that they just die straight away. But yeah, we just have to drive the truck back, and I'm not sure if you
CJ, let's get this
fail
thing
the
back to
mission if
garage.
the
Look where you going.
tanker if the tanker up the unclips. But yeah, once you get in the truck, it's this is a cakewalk, I guess. But yeah, we're finally moving out of San Fierro. Like 17 episodes of San Fierro, or technically 15. Technically. But yeah. Soon we'll be moving on to the next area, but before that we have some things to tend to in the desert. And even then, once you get into the new area, then you'll kind of be going back to the desert a few times. And I'm surprised you're doing this instead of Caesar. Why is Caesar not doing this? But yeah, I'll cut back to when we're at Toreno Robada, or when we have another mission with Toreno. And I believe every time you finish a mission, you get a call from Mike.
Here, now. Don't screw around.
What an asshole.
Well, was the A in arsehole capitalized? I don't know. But yeah, we're here. I took the Energy 500. And I guess I should mention, if you do the oyster collections, then
Roger that, big
Straight.
monkey. I got a 13-6 fat vulture. Need to acquire a drowning baby. Over. But in 15 by the fat moon. Breaks your heart. Over and out. Carl, I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah, I'll do you a proper injury, man. What you knowing about my brother?
Relax. He's in prison upstate. D-Wing, cell 13. To the left, I got a child killer who wants to rip his throat out. To the right of him, I got a white supremacist who wants to eat his heart, to be precise. Now, don't worry. Tenpenny and Pulaski are really relatively benign, unless, of course, you're a family member of Officer Pendlebury, whom they shot when he threatened to expose them. But you do know all about that, right?
Dang. Hey, man, how you know all this stuff, man? And won't you stop it?
You just don't understand, do you, kid? Look, it's all white knights and heroes. We have to make decisions, kid. You know, I try to set bad people on other bad people, and sometimes I let good guys die. He's your brother, but to me, he's just collateral. It's a very delicate decision. Over here, you got all the scumbags inside the country. And over here, you got all the scumbags outside the country. And me and my colleagues, we're the fucking pivot. Keep the government in work. Which reminds me, come here, okay? I need you to head over here in the buggy outside, okay? Okay, let off a flare, We got some precious cargo needs collecting.
Hey, hold up. What about my brother and all that shit you was talking
Hey, don't worry. Sweet's just... He gets touched. A prison guard goes home and finds that his wife and kid have been murdered. Everything's under control. We'll talk later. Now, come on, get out of here.
But yeah, like I said, before that interesting cutscene with Toreno, once you collect all 50 oysters, then 4 weapons will be inside Toreno's house, I think. Although why it's Toreno's house and not somewhere else, I don't know. But yeah. We were told to go take the buggy, but we don't have to. And this is much faster than taking the buggy, although the buggy does have better steering control in the desert sand. But yeah. This is one... Like, if the last mission gave you trouble, then this might give you more trouble than the previous mission, because it can get quite a bit insane, especially sometimes when things happen that shouldn't really happen. But yeah. And it's driving through the desert. One of the things you'll get used to, although, that being said, soon we won't have to drive anywhere anymore. Apart from when we need to. Yeah. We'll soon, after this episode, we'll get the ability to unlock flying. Or have proper access to all flying vehicles. And as I mentioned before, after this episode, every time we go into a plane or aircraft, we will always have a parachute. We won't need to worry about falling out of a plane. But yeah.
Jesus, what took you?
Toreno, where you at?
Miles away. No time for niceties, kid. Choose a vehicle, grab the equipment I provided, get to that drop zone, and wait for that package.
But yeah, we could pick any of these vehicles, although I think I'm just gonna go for the energy I took to get here. And do I do it? Yeah. And because there's an ATV there, it can go bye-bye. And I still have the cane. But yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye ATV. But yeah. I don't really see why they want you to switch your vehicles out twice. Although, eh. Like really, if you know a location of an energy, then just go with an energy for whenever, although unless you want to max out all your vehicle skills before the end of the game, then yeah, probably don't want to take the energy all the time. And this is when things in this mission can get a little bit hard.
That's our cargo arriving now.
Jesus, will you stop doing that?
But yeah, protect this helicopter with your life. But make sure you don't shoot it down with rockets, because you'll fail the mission that way.
Hold up. Shit, pilot said he's got trouble. 2 agency choppers coming in on an intercept. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Shoot them down. Protect the cargo at all costs.
You think it'll be 2, but no, there's more. But yeah. The spook helicopters can get in the way of the contraband helicopter, and the contraband helicopter can get in the way of you, or where you're aiming. So yeah, just be careful, and the game wants you to use the rockets. There's even more rockets somewhere else on here, but yeah. If you don't use rockets, then you probably won't have enough time to shoot the spook helicopters down. And I think you might have to shoot down all the helicopters here. I'm not sure if there's like an invisible timer or anything, but there shouldn't be too many more spook helicopters left, and yeah. And I think one direct hit will be enough to take down your helicopter. So just be careful about that. Even if you see the little tiniest bit of the contraband helicopter, I wouldn't recommend shooting. Like, even if it's like at the top of the HUD, then yeah, don't shoot. I was, like just then, I was about to shoot, but then the contraband helicopter appeared, and yeah, here's the spare rockets. And there's even my hard pickup thingy there. Does it have a name? I'm not sure. I think it would have a name. The mission Doberman would have told you. But I don't think it does. I think it's just top pickup. But yeah. And from here, from this mission out, there's always going to be a parachute here if you need it. And yeah, your wanted level isn't disabled in this mission, so just be wary about that. And I was just about to shoot the cop car with a rocket launcher, and that would have been a bad thing considering my energy is right there. And if you really wanted to, you can use this mountaintop to do some, I guess, bike jumping, I think. Kind of surprised I didn't just die there, although the distance you can fall without dying is pretty high, especially with max health. But if you do have a parachute and you do fall from a radius, then you will instantly die, because from any height greater than, I think, a 3-story building, then CJ will go into a skydiving pose, and yeah. And if you do manage to beat the drop off, then you will have to wait for it to land, because for whatever reason you can't pick it up unless it lands, or until it lands. But yeah. Let's go down here and do a bit of drop. And the mission doesn't expect you to come from that way.
Okay, get the package back to Las Brujas.
Where are you? You giving me the heebie-jeebies, man.
Carl, I will always be watching, or listening, or both.
But yeah. There can, a sea sparrow can spawn down this part, but unfortunately I didn't get so lucky here. But yeah. Kind of surprising that that up until about around this point that no helicopters or aircraft spawn at all. Although that would make this game a little bit harder. But yeah. And if you're not good at what we're going to be doing in the next episode, then probably going to be spending a lot of time at this airport, or at this abandoned airport. Oh man. But yeah. If you're wondering, then yeah. This mission effectively starts and ends at the same point. Although I guess that's good, I suppose. And you'll learn a little bit later, but that little shack there is a snake farm, for whatever reason. But yeah. And even this point here is pretty interesting. Well, that's a pretty interesting point, and you don't even need to go into the shed at this point. You can just clip into a wall and you can finish the mission. But yeah, one last mission.
It's amazing.
What's up now, Toreno?
This history, it's all lies. It says Hitler killed himself, and then we nuked Japan. And people believe this shit. Jesus. Well, if it makes them sleep better at night, I guess.
Hey, man, what did you want? Is you gonna free my brother?
No, not now. And here's a little newsflash. I said that to get you to do something for me.
Man, you real fucked up.
But the shocker is, we are gonna look after him. because I need them alive as much as you do.
Oh, thanks.
You know, after what you've done for me, it's like you're a pro now. I got double agents in Panama. I want to put a price on your head. A Russian spy, little fat Boris-looking guy. He's asking for clearance to interrogate you, Russian style. Calipers on the genitals. Feels good. You like it.
That ain't nothing cool, man. Just leave me alone. You bad news.
Don't worry about it. The Russians got bigger things to worry about than your genitals, believe me. The whole country with their shit. You know, we tried hard to put a lid on it, but that idiot Gorbachev with his little strawberry in his forehead, he gave away the crown jewels. Still, they got their, you know, their boy in the White House. That was nice.
So, what you want me to do?
Now listen, I need you to buy me some property, okay? Shouldn't cost that much. You offer them $1. If they give you a hard time, kill them. I'm gonna need you to start doing some real wet work here for me soon, okay? Enough of this little girl bullshit. Now get out of here. Come on. Here.
Yeah. Apparently 80,000 is $1 to Toreno, but yeah. At the end of last episode, I did say something about the fact that I was going to need to buy something soon, and if it was like 800,000 instead of 80,000, or yeah, 80,000, then I would have been fine. But I was wrong about that point. It's actually only 80,000. Although you are buying an airport. Well, yeah. Airstrip airport, I don't know. Who cares? But yeah. And in this mission, you should be expecting a phone call from none other than Jethro. He will invite you about a aspect of 100% that we haven't covered yet.
Yo, CJ, it's like Jethro, dude.
Hey, Jethro, how is it?
Yo, dude, the garage is coming along nicely, man. But I rang about something else. There's an unofficial street racing club in San Fierro.
Unofficial as in illegal, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Anywho, they meet up around the driving school someplace. Thought you might, you know, like to know.
Thanks, Jethro. I'ma think about it and I'll holler at you. Later, man.
Yeah. Apparently Jethro only knows about the one in San Fierro, but there's going to be one in Los Santos, one in San Fierro, and then 2 in Los Venturas. One of them in the Los Venturas is going to be a ground race, and the other one is going to be a flying vehicle time trial sort of thing. But yeah. There's actually only one thing that hasn't been mentioned yet. That needs to be covered for 100%, and we'll do that a bit later. But yeah. I'm not really sure if this counts as a safe house or a just property. But yeah. I'm just going to count this as a property. Because later down the line it will kind of become an asset, but I'm not counting this as an asset. Because there's other things that are actual assets, and most of the missions that net you assets are optional, and all these aren't. So yeah, unless these are, but I don't think they are, because I think in like any percent speedruns I've seen people run the missions that are. Well, that do net you the asset in the Reddit Meadows thing, but yeah. The end of the episode, isn't it? But yeah. And yeah. We will get to know this place a lot. Well, soon. And if you wanted to know, we won't be going to do the race tournaments until much later. But yeah. In this episode we caught up with Mike Toreno, and in the next episode we will stick around here because, as it says, there's a vehicle school, and how fitting that it's how fitting that it's a airport or airstrip. And not only that, but what is the opposite of airstrip? Water. But yeah, until then, peace and pineapples, guys.